To the phone lines we go. We were just reading a resignation letter from a lieutenant colonel at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and he eviscerated the government and senior military leadership. And, oh, yeah, have I mentioned this, Josh? General Milley is still a traitor. We're going to get to that in just a minute. Oh, hey, you civilians who are getting your panties in a bunch over this, relax. I'm a veteran. We all agree. I haven't found a veteran who disagrees with me that General Milley is a traitor yet. Not a single one. You know, the only people I can find who don't think he's a traitor are in Hollywood or in the news media. Isn't that weird? Kind of strange, right? We'll get to that here in just a little bit at 3:30. Angie, welcome to the program. Good afternoon.
Hi, Casey. How are you?
I'm well. What's on your mind?
I was just listening to your last bit there before the commercial, and I just wanted to echo your sentiment about even a pencil pusher in the Air Force could figure this out. I'm an Air Force vet, served my 6 years, never deployed, was an admin, so I can relate to that statement.
So I've slandered your pencil pushing skills, and I apologize.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed to admit it, but the thing that gets me is that there's a whole week set aside in basic training called Beast Week in the Air Force, and it's field training. And one of the requirements is that you successfully, with your team, complete a cordon and control an access point and secure your weak points on your area that you're set to protect.
Yeah.
And if you fail that, you don't pass that week. So, I mean, quite literally, even in basic training, every airman, every soldier is taught how to secure and control an area.
Well, and this is one of the frustrating things about it. I think that a lot of civilians probably think that I'm exaggerating a little bit, Angie, but when I say everybody knows how to do this,
literally everybody is taught how to do it.
It's not a complicated job, not a complicated mission. It's difficult because it's tiresome, long hours, there's stress involved, but everybody knows how to do it. Everybody in every branch gets this training. And so when we watch it completely fall apart and it's completely off the rails with basic elementary stuff that, like you even pointed out, just basic training graduates know how to do, there is no excuse. And that, unfortunately, what is happening now is a lot of veterans, and I just had a discussion about this with a friend of mine who was a CB today, a lot of veterans are looking at this and going, this can't be done on accident, which means it has to have been done on purpose.
Exactly. I think the most frustrating thing for me is that, the grunts, those people out on the front lines, they all know this. It's second nature to them.
Right.
The frustrating thing is that the brass and the people behind the screens, I think, forget. They're so detached from reality. They forget the basics. And, the politics and everything else wrapped up into it clouds judgment. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing with Afghanistan. There's no reason that any of those soldiers or the corpsmen should have died, and there's no reason for any of the civilian loss that we're now getting reports of.
Agreed. Hey, Angie, I hate to cut you off. I'm on a hard break because my clocks are changed because we're on WOWO today. Thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it. Thank you for your service. You take care of yourself and your family.
Thanks for everything you do, Casey.
Thank you. More coming up in just a few minutes.